Participants of the conference, you are presented with the results of research on the topic development of an online course syllabus, operations research oriented to cloud computing in the CoCalc system. The standards for training mathematics teachers developed by the Association of Mathematics Teacher Educators brought out the problem of training mathematics teachers for technical and economical higher schools as the most relevant one. Among the ways of solving the issue connected with students' mobility support, the association highlighted the development of online courses with interdisciplinary integrated content. On the one hand, such courses help students to see more closely into the perspectives of their studies on the chosen specialities. Operations research refers to the disciplines that study the system approach to the stated issue. The essence of the approach is that any task should be considered with the regard for its influence on the criteria of functioning the system as a whole. It is typical for operations research that while solving any problem, new tasks may occur. An important feature of operations research is its focus on searching the optimal solution for the task, the principle of optimality. However, it is impossible to find such a solution in actual practice. The absence of methods that enable to find a globally optimal solution for the task and the lack of existing resources that make it impossible to implement exact methods of optimization. The condition for achieving the objective lies in solving the following research tasks: the analysis of existing operations research courses and the needs of the target audience. The definition of the objective, tasks, educational content for operations research, the choice of aids for organizing the teaching of the course. The authors of the paper used the deductive approach to content analysis manuals, which provide recommendations for developing syllabuses for online courses. The analysis of the recommendations developed by the experts, Table 1, made a contribution to the development of the syllabus sections, summary of the course objective, requirements to the course users, and arrangement of the learning process. Summary of the course is presented on the slide. Objective of the course. The students have an opportunity to acquire the following competencies: readiness to use the knowledge on information technology, fundamental and applied mathematics for the analysis and synthesis of the systems and processes, capability to use mathematical tools, programming methodology and modern computer technologies for the optimization of practical tasks for information getting, storing, processing and transferring. Possession of modern formalized mathematical, information and logical, semantic models and methods of information providing, collecting and processing. Readiness to provide computer and technological process support to solve the tasks of operations research in computer mathematics system of CoCalc. Capability to use modern information and communication technologies to create, form and represent the received modeling results. Topic list of the course is presented on the slide. Requirements to course users is presented on the slide. Among the advantages of CoCalc are its being a cloud-orientated and open-source software. We can make the operations research course more efficient. The LaTeX editor provides the ability to prepare high-quality teaching materials, and the IPython interpreter can be used to develop dynamic models. The organization of learning course modules is directed at students acquiring CERT competencies. During the course, students review models of operations research, methods of their construction and analysis, and learn to work in the CoCalc environment. when mastering the elements of the resource allocation and inventory management theory. Course users apply the concept of a definite integral. When studying waiting line problems, students use Markov chains with discrete and continuous time to solve systems of equations. Find their exact and stationary solutions. Performing such activities contributes to the development of students' readiness to apply knowledge of computer science. Fundamental and applied mathematics for the anal YSIS and synthesis of systems and processes. While creating the online course Syllabus, operations research oriented on cloud computing in the system CoCalc, we followed the concept that using computer mathematics systems allows focusing teachers' attention on the modeling process during teaching a course. Thus, while designing a survey for teachers and students, the authors of this paper aimed at studying the views on improving the course through engaging computer mathematics systems. Respondents' answers to the survey questions helped us to get a sense of it. The survey for operations research course teachers included 10 questions and for students 8 questions, and it was designed using an open online service Google Forms. Hosted on the platform, Higher School Mathematics ICS Teacher. We got the responses of 71 higher school mathematics teachers, among them 57, 3% teach operations research course in higher schools, and 15, 4% use methods of operations research in practice. This demonstrates that the answers to survey questions also include practitioners' opinions. Also, 41 students joined the problem research. Among them, 62.5% study operations research course in higher schools and 37.5% study operations research course independently. Thus, the majority of students, 53.5%, studied most course topics at a sufficient or deep level. At the same time, there are some topics, Markov chains with continuous time, Johnson's issues, etc., that in students' opinions are important, but they were not considered during the course. Also, teachers 34.3% marked an insufficient methodical development of these topics. 82.3% of respondents demonstrated that they have a sufficient level of awareness about the capabilities of cloud CMS. At the same time, few teachers and students pointed out that they have a sufficient awareness level concerning the CoCalc system of learning management. 57.9% of teachers explained it as the lack of scientific methodical recommendations of using this CMS and the lack of mathematics causes with the orientation on cloud computing in the system. Also, teachers pointed out the necessity to devote additional time to programming while solving tasks. All the respondents stated that they are willing to improve their knowledge in operations research and get an experience of implementing CoCalc while solving tasks. The survey of the resources and scientific research confirmed the conclusion about the necessity of developing a course in which the issues of implementing cloud computing for solving optimization tasks will be considered. The review of the features of the operations research course showed that it contributes to the formation of students' ability to develop mathematical models on which most interdisciplinary mathematics courses are built. This explains the choice of subject for course development. The analysis of the capabilities of cloud-based environments confirmed the feasibility of using the CoCalc system, the components of which will help the course developers to prepare quality teaching materials and dynamic models. It is substantiated that the placement of the operations research-oriented to cloud computing in the CoCalc system online course on the Higher School Mathematics Teachers platform should begin with the creation of the syllabus. The analysis of the recommendations developed by the experts on working out online courses contributed to working out the syllabus sections, summary of the course objective, requirements to the course users, and arrangement of the learning process. A review of online resources sharing the experience of teaching operations research helped identify a methodology for providing the content for these sections. While developing the summary of the course in the course objective, its developers clarified the expectations of future course users, who consisted of both mathematics students and teachers. In selecting the topic for the course, its authors took into account the desire of the respondents to master the models of operations research, their construction and analysis methods, as well as gain experience in NGAG and CoCalc in solving optimization problems. In formulating the requirements to the course users, the developers of the online syllabus found out the minimum requirements for engaging the CoCalc system for the convenient organization of students' independent and group work during the course. Arrangement of the learning process aims to attract students to the learning environment, which promotes positive motivation through a clear message of high expectations and confidence in the implementation of projects that will be encountered during hard work. Thank you. Please ask.